Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is going to be a reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising positions for the period of June the 15th to the 30th. It's been a very transformative couple of months. The lunar and solar eclipses both brought in so much energy and transformation. Now we're sort of just coming into realizing all of that transformative energy, trying to make connections in the physical world. Okay, let's get started to see what messages we have for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay, Sagittarius, I see that you are all wrapped up in something. You are in the midst of creating something from that transformative energy that I was just speaking of. And you're all wrapped up in it, though. You're wrapped up in it in a way that's not serving you. So that needs to be brought into balance. More creative energy, less worrying energy. More creative, more constructive thoughts around creation, okay? There seems to be a block here for you, challenging your ability to create. This block is coming from the physical world, resources, timing, things of that nature, okay? We need to break free from that block so that you can realize this thing you're trying to create. Now, it looks like you're on the process of understanding yourself in a new way as a leader, your sense of authority, your sense of independence, your sense of who you are as someone who's governing your life. Who are you as the emperor, as we see here? But it's in reverse. So you're on that process of understanding yourself in a new way with respect to being a leader, with respect to who you are as a leader, who are you as a follower. How do you conduct yourself in situations that require, dealing with authority figures? How does that transfer for you? How are you able to motivate yourself in a leadership position? These are the questions. You could be doing something here that involves being a leader, not a follower. And maybe you're more comfortable in that position when it comes to security for yourself. And so now you're more self-reliant. Now this vision is more self-reliant. So that's gonna put you in the process here of understanding yourself as a leader, as an authority figure. Now, the truth behind what you need to add here, like I was saying, creativity, but also listening to your intuition. Now, Sagittarius, this seems to be challenging you right now. You're having a hard time tapping into that intuition and trusting it. Maybe because you're used to doing things in a different way. And now you're being challenged to do things in a new way and use new skills, different aspects of yourself. We see the Queen of Cups here, but she's in reverse. So that suggests you're having a difficult time tapping into that intuition and feeling your way through this. Now, the action you're being guided to take here is the High Priestess. So it's more intuition. You are being guided to view this situation with your intuition, okay? You need to tap into different skill sets here than you're used to. This is going to feel unfamiliar, Sagittarius, as it has for all of the readings. It's been, understanding the self through a new unfamiliar path. And yours is taking you into understanding yourself by being more connected to your intuition. What is that little voice saying to you, Sagittarius? What is this that you want to moving on here? Something. But you're being bound up by all this red tape. It's mental red tape, though. And it's because you're being challenged to look at this in a different light. Now, the final guidance card here for you is the Page of Cups. We're going to clarify all of this. Page of Cups is your final sort of guidance message here from this reading. Suggests that it's time to open yourself up. You're transforming. That is clear. You're undergoing a transformation here where your intuition is going to be your best friend. You're going to need to tap into that intuitive aspect of yourself that we all possess. It's just sometimes it goes to sleep because we're in autopilot. And the second you go into autopilot, you're telling your intuition to go to sleep. I don't need you right now. I'm going to function on a level that I don't even need to think about. And it's time to wake up from that, Sagittarius. You're being invited here, the beautiful Page of Cups, card here. You're being invited on a journey of self-discovery through changing the dynamic up about how you view your intuition. You're really being invited to transform here on an emotional level. You may have to sacrifice some previously held beliefs though, you know, but sorry, I just saw a card that's flipped over. There we go. Okay. Now, let's clarify some of these cards. Let's clarify that Two of Pentacles and see, why is that Two of Pentacles in reverse? Why is this initial phase causing Sagittarius to feel stuck and sort of looping around and around, looping? What is the obstacle there? Thank you. Okay, so right away, I see that the obstacle is that you've established a very secure sense of yourself. We see the Ten of Pentacles there. But the 10 suggests it's time to switch it up. The previously held beliefs that you have about yourself are no longer going to serve you. You're moving forward. You're transforming. And we see the Queen of Swords, which is a card that suggests you're being like, you're in a place right now where you're hanging on to that previously held belief of yourself, so unswayable, so immovable, so not stubborn, but you have this sense of yourself that you're not willing to let go of. When I see these cards as clarifiers, that really tells me that there's a part of you that's very comfortable where you are, but there's also this fiery, impulsive side that is trying to push something through on an intuitive level. Let's look at that intuition. This Queen of Cups in reverse. Thank you. Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is saying this is a new chapter. You need to start a new chapter where your intuition is featuring highly as your guidance, your internal guidance system. What about this High Priestess as action, which is confirming all of this? High Priestess clarification here. We see the Empress. Yes, you are going to be creating something. The Hermit, it was the card I just turned over. It flipped while I was shuffling. So that tells me you're going to need some time in isolation, sort of to reflect about tapping into your intuition. And then, my goodness, are you going to be creating something beautiful, something that is speaking about all of your aspects. It's like you're going to tie everything in once this Empress energy takes hold, but you're going to have to spend some time reflecting, withdrawing from others to do this reflection. This is a reflection that you're going to be doing with yourself, Sagittarius. And I mean, it's really, I think, going to be quite illuminating for you. It's going to be a path that starts this new Ace of Wands chapter where that's the truth behind all of this, is that you are being guided to start a new journey, one that is very much a spiritual initiation. Okay, what makes you feel passionate, Sagittarius? No wonder that Emperor is in reverse. This is throwing everything off for you in terms of you're going to have to do things in a new way from now on. And we see the Seven of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. So, you know, it's going to involve some healing. It's going to involve some healing and this decision. You're on. It's like you're 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You've got this sort of, you know, should I stay or should I go attitude about this new path. And it's almost like you need to deal with that conflict. Okay, you need to deal with this separation of self. You need to accept that it's time to see yourself in a new way mentally. You need to do a mental shift about how you're seeing this situation. And what about the final guidance here of the Page of Cups for my Sagittarians? Ooh, we got 3 beautiful cards here that are going to tell us a story. I see the Star card, I see the King of Wands, and the Eight of Swords. Yeah, it's time to stop avoiding this, my dear Sagittarius. That's the Eight of Swords. It's time to make a decision about this. King of Wands, very good energy for you to start connecting the inspiration you have to the physical world. That is what the King of Wands does. He is able to generate change. He knows it takes time, which is why we see that Hermit card. But look at that. You also have the Star card, which is a beautiful energy of just have faith that you can have whatever your heart desires. You can formulate like a phoenix from the ashes, my friend. You can formulate some new path for yourself that is going to come to you through a spiritual and intuitive vibe. You are going to start like feeling this. Maybe you're dreaming about it. Maybe it's your passion. It's the thing that motivates you. It's the thing that motivates you. You just need to do it more. You need to do it more and let go of whatever is not serving that path. Now, let's see what the oracle cards say about this for you, Sagittarius. What do the oracle cards have to say about all of this? Focus pops out immediately. Anything else? Yeah, you gotta focus. This is a time for you to focus in solitude and be flexible. Yeah, you got to be flexible with this new definition of yourself that's taking hold. And look at that. There's a tiger here. And in focus, I believe that's a cheetah. So that is really beautiful energy coming in for you, Sagittarius. You got to channel that part of yourself. That part of yourself that's not afraid to really focus and be flexible. It's like you're transforming, and your voyage on the bottom, yeah, that caught my eye immediately. This is a true voyage. You are transforming into, you got some sacral energy there. You need it. You need some confidence here. Tigers and cheetah, very confident beings. And then we see this beautiful whale in voyage. You are going to set sail on something beautiful here, Sagittarius. It's just, you've almost just got to get out of your own way here and love this new you. Love the new you. Orphaned. Now, that's a beautiful card and sort of makes me pause for you. It's okay to say goodbye to things. It's okay to allow cycles to end. Things are brought into our energy in order to teach us things about ourselves, but that doesn't mean that everything stays. You might feel let down, and that could be some of this separation that is necessary, that you need to heal. It looks like this is gonna cause you some emotional conflict with yourself. You're going to start to feel like, you may lose some relationships here, Sag. There may be things that need to go in order for all of this new energy to come in for you. And, that's part of the process of this new chapter. Okay? These two cards together are actually quite beautiful, because one says that something is ending, and then here's this beautiful Ace of Wands to say something is beginning. So with this ending, a new beginning shall present itself, shall reveal itself. We just need to focus on being flexible and allowing this voyage to take place. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you so much for joining me. I am taking personal readings. My email's in the description below if this has resonated for you and you would like some more clarity. Okay, thank you so much for joining me. Lots of love and light.